What's going down, folks? It's your boy C23 back on the sticks once again with another Madden 17 franchise video for you guys. And before we get into this Week 10 episode against the Pittsburgh Steelers, I have to let you guys know that this must be a redemption game for our defense, because the last game against the New Orleans Saints was just a flat-out embarrassment. We had a 21-7 lead in the second quarter, and our defense really just gave the Saints whatever they wanted in that game. So we got to come out here and redeem ourselves, and most importantly, get back into the win column, because we cannot afford to drop 2 games in a row. So getting into the gameplay here, coming out on defense, Shazier diagnoses the run play perfectly and brings down Bell for a loss. So on 2nd and 12 here, Roethlisberger with the play action with time in the pocket, throws in the coverage, and somehow the pass is completed. I'm not sure how his wide receiver went up there and got that. Shazier did have his back turned on the play, but it looked like he was in pretty good coverage. So on 1st and 10 here, once again, Bell goes nowhere on the play, bringing up 2nd and 9. Bell then takes the handoff from Roethlisberger and picks up 6 on the play. So the Steelers are looking at 3rd and 3 from the 42. Roethlisberger in the gun, climbs the pocket and dumps it short to Le'Veon Bell for the first down. But there's an injury on the play, you guys, and this does not look good. Deion Jones, our starting outside linebacker, goes down with an injury and goes over to the trainer's table complaining about some discomfort in his abdomen and lower rib cage. So we're going to have to find out what the prognosis is for Jones next week. So on 2nd and 10 here, Roethlisberger goes down. Somebody forgot their assignment and left Vic Beasley completely unblocked. The Steelers are fortunate that Ben didn't get injured on the play. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 20 now. Big Ben takes the snap in the gun, dumps it off short to his tight end Green, and look at Green fight for the extra yardage on that play. That extra effort right there is what helps the Steelers get in the field goal range, and their kicker knocks it through. So the Steelers are able to draw first blood in this one and take the lead 3-0. So on our first offensive possession, Eubanks gets the carry and goes nowhere on the play, bringing up 2nd and 9. Then Anderson targets Eubanks and completely overthrows on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9. Anderson then fires to Julio Jones, who can't hang on, and we end up going 3 and out just like that, you guys. So that's not the start that we wanted on offense. But it looks like the intensity on defense is definitely showing up right there, as Bell got nowhere on that carry, and that brings up 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger, trying to escape the pocket, goes down for a sack. Dominic easily gets there to make the play, bringing up a 3rd and 16 now. So all we got to do now is just play decent coverage and make the tackle on the play. So with the secondary in zone, Roethlisberger can't get rid of it and goes down for another sack. This time it's Taylor Till, the rookie, shedding the block and getting the Roethlisberger, taking him down for the sack. The Falcons defense is definitely pinning their ears back in this one. So on 1st and 10 after the play action, Anderson completes the hooper for a huge gain, taking it all the way up to the 20-yard line. So setting up shop inside the red zone on 1st and 10, Eubanks gets the carry, tries to run off the right side but goes nowhere. He actually loses a couple on the play. The next play, Eubanks carries it up the middle and he only gets about 3 on the carry. So on 3rd and 9, Anderson takes the snap, looks downfield, and throws it up to Kevin Body, who can't bring it in. KB is known for making acrobatic catches, but that one just wasn't meant to be. So now we're tied at 3 with 1:22 to go in the first quarter. Bell gets the carry and runs right into Vic Beasley for a 2-yard loss on the play. So looking at 2nd and 12 now, Roethlisberger goes with the play action. With time in the pocket, takes a shot downfield, and Colts goes up and makes the grab in double coverage. That looked exactly like the play that Michael Thomas made in the last game in the back of the end zone. We have got to do a better job in pass coverage, but one way to neutralize the deep ball is to send the blitz. Drake Kirkpatrick gets to Ben Roethlisberger and brings him down for a sack, resulting in a huge loss on the play. So the Steelers bring in the field goal unit for a long attempt, and it's no good. So the nickel blitz by Drake Kirkpatrick knocked him out of field goal range, and we end up setting up shop at the 47. On 3rd and 7 here on the next drive, Anderson fires complete to Julio Jones to pick up the first down, moving us into Steeler territory. Eubanks then gets the carry off the right side and breaks it into the open field, taking it all the way up to the 24-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. So now that brings up a first down at the 24. Anderson going with the play action, but he's under pressure and luckily gets rid of it before taking the sack. Anderson is not having a good day, you guys, so Dan Quinn tries to scale the offense back, going with the screenplay to Coleman, and he picks up an easy first down, but there's a flag on the play. The penalty is going to be an illegal block in the back against Tyrone Tyler, our right guard. But look at Anderson going over to Tyler, telling him, don't worry about it, I got this. Because on the next play, Anderson goes deep to Julio Jones, and the two connect for a 25-yard touchdown. And that was a great pass by the rookie Anderson, because he was under the pressure as the corner came on the blitz and stared down the barrel and delivered a strike for a touchdown. That was a huge play. So getting back on defense, Roethlisberger's under pressure and he coughs it up. The fumble's recovered by Devondre Campbell, and he's gonna run it all the way in for the score. What a play by this Falcons defense. Taking a quick look at the coach's film, the call on defense is a thunder smoke man blitz. The call on offense is everybody's favorite four verts. It's pretty simple to tell what everybody's assignment's gonna be. The reason this play works, you guys, besides the obvious pressure of the blitz, is the coverage downfield in the secondary. And as we start to run it, keep an eye on what the middle linebacker Ryan Shazier does on this play. He immediately notices a tight end bailing on his blocking assignment to run a route, so he breaks off his blitz assignment to cover the underneath route. And since the other three wide receivers are just running 9 routes, Big Ben has nowhere to go with the ball. So that gives Keon Fontenot and Taylor Till enough time to get to Roethlisberger, forcing the sack fumble, and Devondre Campbell is in the right place at the right time for the easy scoop and score. Now, later in the second quarter, after our defense forces another 3 and out, Anderson comes out with the play action and takes a deep shot to KB, and he makes the grab one-handed. What a catch by Kevin Body, reaching out with the right hand and snatching the ball away from the DB. That was a nice play. But our red zone woes continue, unfortunately. Trying to dump it off here to Eubanks, we only get up to the 4-yard line, and we're forced to settle for yet another field goal. So we'll take the 20-3 lead, but it would have been nice to be able to get 7 on that drive. So on the Steelers' next possession, they take over at the 44. Roethlisberger dumps it off to the tight end Green, who pretty much goes nowhere on the play, bringing up 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger again with the play action and time in the pocket. Once it breaks down, he scrambles and throws downfield complete to his wideout, and that's exactly why Big Ben is so dangerous. Just when you think the play is dead, he finds some way to extend the play and hits you with a big completion downfield. So the big play eventually sets up 1st and 10 from the 13. Ben goes play action, but he's under pressure and coughs it up again. Vic Beasley is right there for the scoop and score, and this one has officially gotten out of hand, folks. The Falcons defense has accepted the challenge from Dan Quinn and responded, starting with the sack forced by Taylor Till. The ball pops free and Vic Beasley is off to the races. So with the defense playing out of their minds, it's time to make a big play on offense, right? I guess not today. The pass was intended for Kevin Body on the play, and the pick sets up the Steelers in the red zone, so all they do is hand it off to Le'Veon Bell, and he does the rest. So the Steelers offense stays on the field to go for 2. Roethlisberger's under pressure, and he coughs it up again. Vic Beasley scoops it up again, and he will go all the way for a 2-point Falcons conversion. This game is just out of hand, you guys. So on our next possession, Anderson drops back and fires complete to Austin Hooper for a gain of 8 on the play. Then on 2nd and 2, Eubanks gets the carry up the middle and gets a pretty nice gain on the play. A couple plays later on 2nd and 12, Anderson fires downfield complete to Julio Jones, and that's going to set us up with the 1st down at the 16. Anderson then takes the snap, dumps it short across the middle to Josh Gordon. He gets a 1st down and some. So all we do is come out and toss it to Eubanks, and he runs it in untouched for the score. And Steelers fans, I know it looks like I'm trying to run it up, but I am not taking any chances. You guys saw what happened in the last game against the Saints, and if you haven't seen it, then I suggest you go back and watch that video. Then you'll understand why I'm still trying to put up points. So after the completion there, the Steelers get flagged for a hold, and that play is going to come back. A couple plays later on the drive on 2nd and 14, the fullback gets the handoff and gains about 2 yards on the play, bringing up a 3rd and 12. Roethlisberger then takes the snap in the gun, throws it deep, but the pass is broken up by Sherrod Westmoreland. So our defense forces another 3 and out, and all we have to do now is milk the clock and get out of here with a W. But on 1st and 10, Anderson comes out under center, hands it off to Eubanks off the right side. He breaks the tackle, trucks another DB and runs him over, and he's just gonna jog into the end zone for another score on the day. And with that score right there, the Falcons have just dropped a 40-burger on the Steelers. But look at this physical run by Dre Eubanks. channeling the heart of Beast Mode 2.0 and really just flat out imposing his will on the Pittsburgh Steelers. That was just an incredible run by Eubanks to put an exclamation point on this one. We end up taking a W with a final score of 43-9 with the completely dominant effort by our defense. I am definitely proud of the way that our guys bounced back. Now looking at the stats, Zach Anderson had a pretty mediocre day, 11 for 19 for a $182 and 1 touchdown. But with the way that our defense played, Zach really didn't need a big game. I know you guys are already going to kill him in the comment section, but just keep that in mind before you do. Now onto the rushing stats. Dre Eubanks killed it, putting up 147 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns, averaging 5 yards a carry. That's just getting it done. Now you guys might notice that there's a player who we're going to allow to remain completely anonymous, who's normally on the stat sheet but he's not in this game, and that was done by design. I'm going to make an announcement pretty soon about that, so maybe in the next episode I'll fill you guys in on that, so stay tuned. Now the receiving stats again aren't going to be that great. We really didn't need to throw it that much, so the wide receiver position is definitely going to struggle in a game where you only throw it 19 times. And now last but not least, the group that gets my overall MVP vote for the game is our defense. I've never seen a performance like this by our guys since the franchise started, so they all deserve a game ball for this one. So that's about it for the video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.